Hello and welcome everyone to tutorials on how to use an open broadcaster software. In this video, I'm going to walk you guys through 3 steps, which are pre-recording, while recording, and after recording. So the first step is pre-recording. Before you are able to record video using OBS, you first need to install OBS on your computers. So you can open any browser that you prefer and then type down the word OBS and then click on download. So when you click on download, this screen will pop up. So please select your operating system. If you are using Windows, please click on the window icon, and you have to make sure that you're running Windows 8, 8.1 or above, and then click download installer. However, if you are a Mac user, please click on the Apple logo, and you have to also make sure that your Mac OS is running 10.13 and above, and then click download installer. So next, the file will download automatically for you guys, so you have to wait. It probably take you guys about 1 to 2 minutes only, depending on your ISP speed. Right, once the download is completed, you double click on the file and then the screen will pop up. So you click next, and then you click I agree, and then you choose the place where you want to install your video. If you do not know much about this, I strongly recommend just to click next. You do not have to care much about this. And then the software will install automatically for you. When the installation is completed, just click on finish. Okay, so the next step is while recording. So this is the interface of OBS. It looks a little bit complicated and challenging for first-time users, but you do not have to care much about those functions. All you have to do is when you open the OBS for the first time, you need to make sure that you make a setting, and the second or the next time that you start the recording, you can just start your recording. Okay? But the first time you open the OBS, make sure that you go to setting. Okay? And then you need to do 3 things. You need to check on the output, audio, and the video. So for the output, make sure that you look at the recording, the one that says recording, and the place where you want your video to be. So in my case, I'm going to put it in dry C downloads, but for your case, if your dry C is kind of like full, you can change it to dry D or any other dry that you prefer. And that is the place where you will be able to find the recorded video that you have done the recording. Alright, and for the recording quality, there are many options for you to choose, but I strongly recommend you to use the high quality medium file size, because that one is like 720p already and it won't take much of your drive space. And for the recording format, I strongly recommend you guys to use MP4 format so that you can play it on almost any devices. And once you're done with that, just click audio, right? So for the audio, you only have to do 2 things. In general, make sure that you change the sample rate to 48, and channel, make sure that you change it to stereo, and you should be good with the audio. Move to the video, you can copy my setting. You can just use everything 1920 to by 1080. This is the full HD default, so just use that one. And make sure that you change the FPS value to 60 so that you can capture a smooth video. So when you complete these 3 things in the setting, just click apply and then OK. Alright, so when you're done with that, you should be able to start your recording. So before you start the recording, you come back to the main OBS interface again and try to find the box that has the word sources, right? So when you find this box, there is a plus, minus, and other buttons. You click on the plus one, and then you need to add two things in order to be able to record your video. So the first one, you need to add a display capture. So just click on display captures, and then the screen will pop up. You do not need to change anything. And I strongly recommend you to untick this one. So when you're recording your video, the screen cursor is not on the screen, right? Just untick the capture cursor and then click OK. And then you go to the same table, sources, click plus button again and add another features, which is audio input capture. And then just leave everything default and then click OK. So now that you have got your sources, it should be good, right? You should be good to start your video recording. So just click on start recording and the video will be recorded automatically. So when you finish with the recording, click on stop recording. And then if you remember the place where you store your video, you can just go and grab the video there. If not, you can just go to the setting, click on output to check where your video is. Okay? And that should be it for a short tutorial on how to use OBS. Thank you so much everyone and have a nice day.